Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I know we are on a different day. I am off schedule by one day, but that is because we are talking about the Sylvie Chantecaille anniversary sale. This is a wonderful sale. It happens every year in celebration of Sylvie Chantecaille's birthday, and this will include a wonderful 25% off on most items in the collection, and I have a special code for you that you can shop the sale and get early access before things sell out. So before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you know, I have my online consulting service. This is a one-on-one Zoom chat with me. So if you end up picking up something during the sale and you're not 100% sure how to make it work at home, go ahead and book a session. Okay, so for today's video, I have a special code for you to shop the sale early. This way you can go ahead and fill up your cart. You can shop leisurely at home. Click, click, click. The code is AllisonSS25. This will get you 25% off during the sale. This is for Canada, the UK, and the US, of course. The Sylvie sale is something that I am very happy to shop because I remember not that long ago not being able to shop it as a Canadian, but I also asked for you Australians. There is not yet a Chantecaille homepage for Australians. I know it's at Mecca or Macca, but yeah, so I asked around. This is what I got. So 25% off. You can shop the sale early starting tomorrow, July 25th, and the sale goes until July 31st. But the 25th to the 28th is the early access, so you can go ahead and shop that now. So what I have here are 10 items. Most of these are the items that got me into the brand, like the products that I first tested out, and I was like, okay, I can see what the fuss is about. There was only one item here that's new. The rest is basically like an introduction to the brand, like items I would recommend for you if you're testing the waters. So we're gonna start off with skincare first, and the first item is really no surprise if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. This is the Hibiscus Smoothing Mask. This is a mask that you massage onto your face, your neck, your chest. You leave it on for 3 to 10 minutes and then you rinse it off. It has a slight floral, very lovely scent. It's not perfumed, it's just the ingredients inside that will be wonderful. And it's an exfoliating mask. So you leave it on your skin and then you rinse it off, and it will eat away the dead skin cell, the oil, the debris, the pollution, the gunk, the things that clog your pores. It leaves your skin so soft. So once you rinse this off, do me a favor. Touch your skin. You will see how baby smooth, soft, velvet silk your skin feels. It is like magic in a jar. It really feels like a traditional mask. It feels like a thick cream, and it's just wonderful. I think this is the first product I tried from the brand, and it got me hooked. It got me hooked right away. The first thing that I tried is actually this one here with this hydrating mask. I bought this duo several years ago, and that's how I got started. This mask here is the Jasmine and Lily Healing Mask. So on the website, it says that this is a nighttime mask, but spoiler, I am in fact wearing this today. This morning, I gave myself a little treat. I exfoliated and I put this mask on my face. This has the texture of like Greek yogurt, perhaps. It's like jelly and a little bit wiggly. It feels incredibly soothing and cooling. It is extremely hydrating, brightening, and also healing. It's Jasmine and Lily, and it's really this mask if you have redness, if you have just like inflammation, I want to say, because it really feels healing and soothing and cooling at the same time. And one thing to note is if you're going to wear this mask during the day, like I'm wearing sunscreen, makeup, etc., wear less. All of these masks from Chantecaille, like the hydrating masks, I personally don't like to wash them off right away. I like to sleep in them or wear them during the day. And you just have to use a little bit less. It doesn't roll, it doesn't pill. I've noticed with Chantecaille products, use less than you think that you need, because the products are so potent that you don't actually need as much as you think. It's described as either a healing mask or a night cream, so you can go ahead and use it for either one. Today I'm using it as a day cream. So if you feel like your skin just needs like some TLC, but like some soothing, calming TLC, nothing like aggressive, just like very like an ice cube and a blanket at the same time, because it actually does feel cooling. So if you're feeling very hot in the summer heat, this feels nice. It's not heavy, it's not too thick, because sometimes these types of creams and moisturizers do feel a little bit too gloopy. This is just like a nice, cool jelly mask, and it really is soothing, brightening, gorgeous. I'm going to include a little clip here of me post mini facial this morning, and this is just skincare, so you can see it really does just deliver that cooling, soothing, hydrating, brightening effect to the skin. As usual, if you can hear construction outside my window, welcome to Montreal in the summer. Moving on to a next item here. This is the Stress Repair Concentrate Plus. So I use this as an eye cream, plus I use a little bit where there are expression lines, because I am a very expressive person. I get little fine lines here and also on my forehead. I think the biggest scam in the world is making women think that our foreheads should not move. Mine moves, it moves quite a bit. So when I do my eye cream, I just pat it really gently where like little crow's feet should be. And then I take a little bit on the expression lines here and here. This, it says plus because you can use it on your under eyes, but also anywhere else where you may have a little bit of an expression line. This is wonderful. I've bought this so many times for so many years. This is just like my holy grail eye cream. It makes my under eye look so plump, so juicy, so youthful, so rehydrated instantly. It just gives you this instant depuffing, cooling, hydrating, plumping effect. It's wonderful. I love it as an eye cream. I always keep a little sample here on the side whenever I purchase items. Sometimes you get like a little gift with purchase. I keep the little sample size here, the travel size here, whenever I correct my makeup. Instead of using eye makeup remover, I take a little Q-tip, dip a little bit in here and clean it up. That's my go-to move. So this one here, I would highly recommend testing out, also because 25% is a nice little discount. Okay, so that is the skincare component of the video. Let's move on to, well, I have an item here that's a crossover between skincare and makeup. This is the only item that is brand new. This is the anti-aging face tint. It is this lightweight jelly cream that looks like a bronzer. It smells like rose water, which is very classic and signature for Chantecaille. So the way that I use this is I use this as a face tint, but some people actually use this as a bronzer. So you can go ahead and use this on the contours of your face where you would apply bronzer and then blend it out. With the release of this anti-aging face tint, they also released this angled contour brush. So I think initially or originally it's supposed to be used as like a contouring sculpting product. I like to do a little bit of a wash, very sheer. It's extremely buildable. It's very versatile in shade. It's not completely true to color. You can sheer it out, you can build it up. It's infused with a lot of anti-aging skincare botanicals. Like, it's not just a makeup product, it's 2-in-1, which is why I personally like to give it like a nice little sheer wash everywhere. I'm like, well, if there's skincare in here, I want it everywhere, not just on the contours of my face. If you like a no makeup look, which I suspect you do if you like Chantecaille, you like a sheer skin that looks and feels like skin, this is just a gorgeous, sheer, healthy wash of like a bronzy, jelly skincare product. So you can use this on its own on a very light, no makeup day, just sheer it out very easily. You can do what I did, which is I layered it with another foundation, but I'm adding this to the video, so I'm wearing all of that today, plus, of course, the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel Foundation. I have the shade here, Vanilla. So this is like another Greek yogurt, jelly, whipped cream type of texture product. It's a gel product or gel foundation. It's water-based. It is extremely your skin but better. Like if you want your skin to look, feel, act, move like skin, but you want just like a little bit more perfection and correction, the Future Skin Gel Foundation is for you. It's extremely lightweight. It's going to give you some correction. It's going to even out some skin tone, some redness, that sort of thing. It's not going to hide melasma or anything in that nature, but if you want your skin to look and feel like skin, this is perfect, especially for summer months. If you want something that's more sheer, it's not going to be as noticeable if you start to sweat it off. This is a great item. This is often an item that people first get introduced to Chantecaille because, like I said, if you want your skin to look and feel like skin, but you want just like a little bit of correction, this is definitely the foundation for you. And what's interesting about the Future Skin foundation is that I would say that the shade range is like stretchy, where I'm wearing vanilla, but I could easily wear, I think it's nude is the other shade that's a bit darker. Nude is darker, and I do also wear nude. It reminds me of the Chanel Water Fresh tint, where it's a hint of coverage, super like a burst of water, a glass of water. This is oil free, so perfect if you have oily skin or if you just happen to sweat a bit more in the summer like I do. It's going to give you just like a wash of unification of skin tint and glow, but it's not a matte full coverage foundation. So even if you're not 100% sure on the skin, like on the tone, like I can easily wear vanilla, which is a light medium with balanced undertones, or nude, which is a medium with soft rose undertones. So like even if it's not the perfect shade match, it's so sheer and blendable that it's not like a stark contrast, so you do have some wiggle room. Moving on to an eyeshadow duo. I feel like eyeshadow duos don't get the love that they deserve. We see a lot of like big palettes, but sometimes you want something a little bit more than just a single. That's where a duo comes in. This is the Ecume Luxe Duo in Monte Carlo. So here, this is what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing this duo here with a touch of a bronzer that I'll show later, just like a little whisper in the crease. I put this beautiful peachy color here all over the lid. And then I took this beautiful color here with my finger and I just pressed it on the lid. It gives you a look that I'm wearing eyeshadow, but you're not gonna see it 10 feet away. The point of this makeup look is not to say, wow, she's wearing makeup. No, I look refreshed, I look healthy, I look glowy, and you can tell that I'm wearing some makeup, but it's not like, oh my God, crazy. This is the duo for you because you do have two colors here. So if you're feeling even more discreet, just go with the more light peachy one. If you want a little bit more pizzazz, go into this beautiful shade here. What's nice about a lot of Chantecaille eyeshadows is they know their clients. They know that their clients are not looking for like super intense, lots of glitter and shimmer. This is really just like a beautiful, finely milled satin luminous shadow. It's not too intense, it's not too flashy. It's really just a beautiful duo, and so it's really simple. You don't have 18 colors when you're rushing in the morning to get ready, or even if you just find like big palettes overwhelming. A duo is for you. And again, this one here is Monte Carlo, just really simple, elegant, put together. Let's go ahead and talk about the bronzer that I just mentioned. This is the Real Bronze in Sirena. As you can tell, it's been well loved. I used literally just like a whisper in the crease, and then I put some on the contours of my cheeks where, you know, sun would naturally hit. This is such a cool texture. It's like this baked gelée. So when you squish it, you can actually sort of put your finger through if you want, like a little squeeze toy. And it's so soft, it's silky smooth. A lot of people have this bronzer here. So if you have this bronzer, feel free to testify in the comments. The texture is amazing. It's really, so this is Sirena, like I said. It's gorgeous. It's subtle. It has like a little bit of a satiny glow to it, but not like a chunky glitter, not a glitter particle, just in a luminous way that you look after the sun, where you look a little bit glowy and healthy. They sort of replicated that with this here, and it feels so soft and smooth. It's very seamless. There's another shade called Goa, which is deeper, so I would recommend this bronzer here. Next up is the Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara, which is what I'm wearing today. So this mascara, when I first tested it out, I was like, I don't know if it's really worth it. The problem is, it is worth it. They have some sort of like lash peptide skincare component in the mascara, so the more you use it, the better your lashes look. The problem is, I have other mascaras that I like, and like the first day when I try a different mascara, I like the other mascara. But if I go a few days without wearing this, I'm like, my lashes are okay, but not as amazing, because it is the serum skincare like eyelash botanical blend in here that fortifies your lashes, makes them look longer, thicker, fuller. I know a lot of people swear by this mascara, and unfortunately, so do I. It does have a little bit of a steep price tag because it has skincare or eyelash care in it. It's not just a mascara, it has that component to it, but honestly, I love to get it during a sale. This is my time to shine, because guess what? As long as you don't crack open your mascara, it's going to be good for a long time. So this is the time to stock up, get a couple, go through them at a normal rate, and just don't touch it. Just leave it with the rest of your makeup so you don't forget that you have it. But then in a few months' time, you can go ahead and start using it, and it'll be fresh, just as good as new. Next up is a beautiful liquid highlighter that I'm wearing today. This is the Liquid Lumière Anti-Aging Face Illuminator in Brilliance. This is this gorgeous champagne color, and the way that I like to use my liquid highlighter is I like to layer it underneath my makeup. So I placed this on my cheekbones here before the anti-aging face tint and before the Future Skin foundation. And this way, it's just more subtle. It's more natural. You can go ahead and just tap some on to the high points of your cheek afterwards if you want. There's no wrong way to do it. It's just a method that I personally prefer. And this way, I am wearing a highlighter, and you can tell that I am, but it's more subtle. It's more natural. So if you have a liquid highlighter that you're not sure it's like too much, put it underneath your foundation. This one here is gorgeous, and a little bit will go a long way. I think this is going to be inherited to someone because it's very luminous and you really don't need very much. It's just a very beautiful highlighter. And last but not least, I lied. There's actually two items, but they're the same. So I'm going to pretend they're one and the same. These are the liquid blushes. I have the shade called Vibrant, which is a beautiful raspberry. And then I have Lively, which is more of a beautiful peach. And today I actually mixed them both on the back of my hand and I tapped it in because I wanted to marry a bit of the peach color and more of the pinky berry color on my lip. And so this is how I ended up with my cheek shade here. Again, these are liquid blushes, and a little bit goes a very long way, especially with the Vibrant. It is so opaque. You get so much bang for your buck with these liquid makeup items, like the highlighter, the blushes here. They will last you forever. They have so much pigment in them, they just last forever. I think Vibrant is more opaque than Lively. So whenever you test these out, try them on the back of your hand just to sheer it out and then apply. And then what I would recommend is you apply with one finger and then blend with a separate finger or use a brush. That way you can control how much makeup you get on here. But I would get, like, I don't know, I like both of them. I like mixing them and just creating my own little custom blush blend. All right, guys, I think that's it for my top 10 recommendation, my top 10 introductory products to Chantecaille. Don't forget to use my code AllisonSS25 at checkout for 25% off for the early access sale. I have my cart ready to go, ready and willing to shop. So sound off down below. Let me know what are your top top products from Chantecaille or your introductory products from Chantecaille? Like, what was it that drew you into the brand and got you hooked like me? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoy the early access sale. I know I will. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining us, and I hope you take the time to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for joining us here on the journey. Make sure your notification bell is set to on so you can get a notification when I post a new video. And I think that's it for today's video. So thank you all so much for stopping by. The rest of the week will be a normal schedule, and I'll see you next time. Bye.